Just, I think it's such a great way to kick off summer, drinking one of my favorite cocktails, and then talking about the new collection. So, cheers. Santé.
Santé.
Yum. So, Sarah, tell me, which is your favorite piece from our collection? I mean, I know I have so many favorites.
I'm really loving the Joy cardigan right now. I just tried it on moments ago, finally. Was awaiting this piece, and I can't wait to wear it over my beautiful Jen Love swimwear. My white bikini with the little pearly will be so cute. I'm excited to wear it. I mean, obviously with denim, just walking along the street feeling fabulous. But also, you know, of course it's great at, you know, the beach, even not over my swimwear, just for a cute drink. Maybe Hugo Spritz.
Versatile. I remember when we designed this, actually, or when we got the inspiration for the sweater, wasn't actually Saint-Tropez. There was a lot of raffia and these pieces in the stores and in the streets and the markets, like all types of like crochet, and it just felt so pretty, and I just love the idea of mixing it with crystals to make it a little bit blingy and more, a little bit more jazzed up. So I loved like kind of merging those two. Like I think of like the sea, like the water reflecting, the sun reflecting off of the water, and then kind of those vibes.
I love that too because it's more unexpected and it elevates that sort of raffia feel. It's so expected to have like a leather or faux leather detail, a more humble looking accessory, but I love the bling and the crystal and how you wouldn't expect it usually with the crochet. So Roni, what are you doing this summer?
I am so excited. We've kind of been making this our annual trip, and I look forward to every summer. We always go to Paris because there is a huge textile show there. So we always make sure we get to the show. So we see amazing new fabrics for the seasons coming up. We meet with new vendors. I mean, you have to go. I have to go for that. And I love it. And then, so we stop in Paris, and then we're stopping in Provence for a few nights, and we're gonna go wine tasting, and I love Chateauneuf du Pape and Rhone, and
I know you do, girl.
It's my favorite, so really can't wait. I've never done that before, so I'm really excited. And then we are going to Saint-Tropez for a few days in the sun. Maybe get some more inspiration for the next summer collection. Some new crochet, maybe pearls. I don't know. I love that idea. I don't know.
So one place I'm definitely excited to go this summer is your new home in the Hamptons. I would love to hear more about how choosing the decor for your new house inspired the decor you see around us in this store.
Sure, yeah. I'm also really excited. Just FYI, I'm excited to wrap that project up. It's been a labor of love. I loved every second of it. And it honestly helped me come up with the concept for the store and the decor here, because we had such a clear idea of what we loved in terms of decor. And we just wanted to emulate that here with like the same vibes and materials. So our house really does kind of reflect the store, and the store reflects the house. That's all one big circle.
And then also, I mean, just because we're still talking about fabrications and details, and I'm wondering how it might have influenced the collection as well.
You know, I think it definitely influenced the collection, and just also the process, because I think choosing fabrics and materials for a house is very similar to choosing fabrics for a collection of fashion. So I had a lot of similarities and parallel experiences. First of all, I've been always inspired by home decor for our collection. I love texture and the materials of couches and boucle, and I think I just find it very inspiring. So that there was a huge correlation there, and I love even like this travertine, and I love looking at the different tones and nuances of these stones. And I'm really inspired by outdoors, like in the city, like cityscapes and buildings and things like that. So to see the materials of the house come together and then think of the collection at the same time really kind of worked hand in hand. Tell me, what is your favorite summer cocktail?
Okay, so summertime definitely means French 75s.
What is that? I'm not so familiar with that one.
Well,
and French, so I am shocked.
It's actually got a great story behind it, which I'm trying to. I'm taking.
So with Marie Antoinette or something?
No, it has something to. I mean, it's more of a legend, but supposedly something about soldiers drinking French 75s out of artillery shells. So I love how refreshing it is. It's like lemonade, but with champagne and gin. So
Interesting. I thought there was something red in there, like cassis or something chambon.
there is not.
Oh, I'm really thinking of something else.
No, so French 75.
Tell us what it is. 'Cause
French 75.
I clearly don't know what it is.
French 75 is lemon juice, fresh lemon juice, simple syrup, champagne, and gin.
Oh,
Voila. Oh, and a little
Nice.
twist to garnish.
I definitely had to.
Delicious, refreshing,
Nice.
and it sounds chic.
I love it.
Okay, so Roni, what is your favorite cocktail of the summer?
Well, it's very hard to choose, but my number one favorite cocktail is the Hugo Spritz, which I'm drinking right here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Santé. It is so refreshing for me. It is. I discovered it first of all in Saint-Tropez, and I think it's served all over France. Honestly, it's like the it drink, but it's like it's a spin-off of Aperol Spritz. It has elderflower, the core. You can use Prosecco or Cremant d'Alsace or something sparkling champagne, sparkling water, and then rosemary mint, and voila, you have a refreshing cocktail.
This is my first Hugo Spritz, and I'm in. I think it's delicious and refreshing, and a nice update to the Aperol Spritz.
Yeah, a little bit more light. Like sometimes Aperol is a specific. I love Aperol.
Yes.
But after one or two of those, you can get very sweet.
It's a little more novel. You don't see it everywhere. You don't. So
We like that.
that's exciting.
Little French kiss. That's a cute name for a cocktail.
That's a great name.
French kiss.
It's definitely an interesting name because it's already been used.
Has it?
Well, not for a cocktail, but I mean, just.
Mm.
So, what is your jewelry inspo for the summer? How are you planning on styling all of these new gorgeous pieces with your summer ensembles?
Well, I guess I have two rules to live by. One, more is more. And I love to incorporate a little bit of color as well. So it's nice to, I'm wearing here, my mom gave me this heart, pink sapphire heart. So I like to layer that with the jewelry as well to make like a pop for summer. But I love layers of rings, layers of bracelets, all the earrings. I want more holes. I just want to keep going up, and maybe I will. I like to get ear piercings on vacation too, so it's like what I do.
Yeah, like a permanent souvenir.
Exactly. Yes.
I feel like we're like opposites with jewelry. I like to have my very special piece and wear only that piece all of the time. Because busy mom, I can't change it up every time, but it's nice to have something very elevated and elegant that works with everything. And I feel like we have so many pieces in our collection that I could wear every day very happily. So how do you feel? How exciting is it, is what I should say. How exciting is it to see pieces that you conceived and put together and styled out in the world on real women living their lives?
Love every second of it. It really brings me so much joy to see women feeling good in the clothes and loving it. Obviously, like that's my number one goal, is that people feel good in what they're wearing and that they wear our clothing and they just want more and kind of make a collection at home of, I've heard women tell us that they have blazers and collections of this and that, and they can remember the names of the styles from the season before, and it's really touching. It makes me feel like we're doing a good job, and that that people are resonating with what we're creating, and that it's working. And in the end of the day, that's what I want. I want clothes to be worn and people to feel good in them, and for all occasions, for all different things. So it's the biggest compliment, honestly.
I think that the way that the clothing is designed, there's always something very special to every piece. And I think that when I wear Generation Love out in the world, people always respond to it. I always get so many compliments. Like, I cannot wear Generation Love clothing without somebody asking me what it is, I'm always happy to tell them the story about where it came from. And then I feel special too, because, you know, I've been complimented. But I will say it happens all the time when I wear these pieces, and it's those details, like the chain on your piece, like the buttons on my Joy cardigan. It's just very unique, and people respond to it in a way that makes me very happy. Okay, Roni, I think you should tell that story that you told me about when you guys were flying out on vacation and you saw the woman go through security with Generation Love in her suitcase. Did I just tell the story?
No, right. I mean, what's funny is that we got pulled aside and we're like, oh my God, they're going to like search our suitcase. And there was this woman in front of us also getting her suitcase searched. And we were both kind of looking at each other like, oh boy. Anyway, so they open up her suitcase, they're sifting through, and she's very fabulously dressed. I'm just standing there, just, you know, we're minding our own business, and then sifting through the suitcase, and then she flips onto the other side of the suitcase, and on the top of the suitcase are one of our tops that we just shipped. It was a brand new top with crystal buttons, and I knew it was ours because of the details, because it was so special.
You can't miss it. You can't mistake it.
And I was just looking at it, and I'm like, oh my God, Audrey, that's our top. And I'm like, what are the chances that I'm in security of JFK, this random person in front of me, opens up her suitcase in front of us, and the top on top of her suitcase, like packed at the top, is our Generation Love top. So that was like a really big like moment for us, because I'm like, oh my God, like those are slim chances. And I felt loved. I felt, you know, appreciated.
And I feel like vacation packing is like extra special, right? It's you're really selecting the right pieces to go with you.
That was a small luggage.
And actually, I was talking about this yesterday, how well our sets mix and match. If you find two sets that have some complementary colors, you could build a vacation wardrobe out of 6 pieces. Like,
that's true.
And you're good to go.
Like my top goes with your pants.
Yeah, we could totally. We've done it right now.
That could work. Honestly, this and that. We could do like.
We just need to grab one of the bikinis over there.
We're done. We're good.
And
we don't
flying
need
out of
suitcase. We're done. Let's go. Where can we go?
Okay, let's go right now.
Okay, let's do it. Okay.